everyone, welcome back to Kosikosi. This is another day, this is another opportunity for you to continue growing in English. Let me hope you're enjoying your lessons. Today we are going to see a very important lesson about continuous tenses. Maybe you still fear even talking about tenses. You think tenses are something like mathematics. But let me tell you one thing, tenses are very easy and they are very important for you. Let me tell you, today we're going to see continuous activities. You know, the activities you can't just do in a wink of an eye. The activities that you have to do and continue them. Let's say, for example, eat. Can you just say, I eat in 1 second? No, even though it can be 1 second, there can be a duration. But the activities that take somehow long, so that when we talk about them, we don't say, I see you. No. I can say, I am watching movies. Because it's something which is going to take long. It doesn't just happen in 1 second. It just takes some duration. Those are continuous activities. And we are first of all going to see how to say those activities. How to talk about those things in English. First of all, I would like to tell you what we call ing forms in English. Ing forms, ing forms. Those are very used words in English. When you say dancing, clapping, going, studying, walking, there are other verbs. All the verbs can take the ing form if you want. So if you take a verb and plus and add ing, it becomes an ing form. That's what you have to know first of all before knowing how to conjugate the verbs in continuous tenses. Let me say going, watching, clapping, studying, writing, chopping, cutting, cooking, driving. Those are the actions. All of them are actions. You have to know how do we say them adding ing. If it is sit, it has to be sitting. If it is go, it has to be going. That's the first step. After having been able to form those ing forms, it will be easy for you to make other tenses, including the continuous tenses. As you hear the name itself, it indicates that the action continues, it goes on, it doesn't stop. What's going on here? What's happening? We are watching movies. What's happening here? It's raining. It's not something that happens in a second. It rains for a while. It's raining then. Those are the actions. Let's start then with the present continuous tense. As I say, continuous, it means something continues. The present continuous tense will be like, I am watching movies. We are discussing. They are shouting. He is running. It is raining. Do you see? Did you ever remark the verb that I'm bringing very often? Let me say, I am cooking. You hear the verb am. He is dancing. You hear the verb is. We are celebrating. You hear the verb are. So that's the verb to be. It's very used. It's very crucial to know this verb in this tense. For you to be able to conjugate the verbs in present continuous tense, you have to first know how to conjugate the verb to be. I am, you are, he is, she is, it is, we are, you are, they are. And afterwards, what's remaining? You will just be adding the ing form I told you, the ing forms that I told you. After knowing the verb to be, like I am, you can just bring the other verb and just add it to the sentence and make a new one forming a continuous context. Let's say, I am sitting. I'm sitting right now. I am I am mopping my house. I'm mopping. I am going to bed. I am. Put your own verb. Put your own ing form and then make a verb. That's a continuous tense. You have to start practicing and make new exercises about that. Let's say, what are you doing? You remember in the first question that we saw on this channel, there included the question, what are you doing? What are you doing? It means doing. Doing it means you are doing something. Something is going on. It's not happening in a wink of an eye. It's taking a duration. What are you doing? You know what? I'm just like sometimes you miss even what you're doing. I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know what I'm doing. Oh, how comes you don't know what you're doing? I see you have a pen and a paper. Oh, I remember. I am writing. Oh, I'm writing. That's the case. Maybe someone can be with a pen and a paper. When you ask them, what are you doing? They don't know what they're doing. So I say, I'm writing. Oh, you are writing, right? Very nice. Then the next, let's take another example. You saw someone with a rope. Do you know a rope? And he's like, a rope, jumping. He's jumping. What can you say? What are you doing? Oh, I am running. Is that correct? Running with a rope? You correct your saying. Say, I am jumping over the rope. I'm jumping over the rope. I'm jumping or I'm hopping. I'm hopping over the rope. That's it. That indicates the continuity of an action. As you have heard, we use the verb to be always in this tense because it indicates something that you are doing or you were doing now. If I say you were doing, this takes us to the past continuous tense. The past continuous tense. It's also easy, as we saw the verb to be in the past simple tense. We saw I was, you were, he was, she was. It's only was and were. Those are the two verbs that you are going to use in the past. And after them, you can just add the doing verb that I told you, ing form verb. Like, I was going and he came. I was going. That's the verb to be. I was, and then going, which is the action verb, the doing verb. I was. Oh, what were you doing yesterday? What were you doing yesterday? I saw you somewhere. You know what? I was watching movies. I was watching movies. That's it. That is the continuous tense in the past. It's as easy as a piece of cake. It's as easy as a piece of cake. You know that? What were you doing last night? Oh, you know what? I was conversing with my friends. Oh, what was he doing there? Oh, you know what? He was writing the notes. What were they doing there? They were those people. Do you know what they were doing? I don't know. Maybe they were doing what? Maybe they were racing. I saw them running. What were they doing actually? What was happening? Did someone run after them? No. Maybe they were racing. They were racing. That's the continuous tense in the past, which means past continuous tense. This makes a sense. You have to make a difference between the action that happens every day and the action that takes a duration, like going, jumping, sleeping. Oh, I was sleeping when you called me. I was sleeping. I didn't hear your ring. I didn't hear your phone. Oh, Why did they call me and you didn't give me the phone? It was right here. No, I didn't hear it. I was sleeping. That's it. So let us move on the action that can be going on but in the future. We saw the actions that go on right now, the actions that went on the last time, but now we can also have something which will go on in the future. Let's say, do you know what I will do tomorrow? I will go to the shop. What will you be doing? It means there is an action that will happen tomorrow which will be ongoing, which continues. Let's say, I will be preparing my exam. I will be preparing. You get? It's the verb to be in the future. I will be. And then after you add the doing verb that we said, going, preparing, dancing, jumping, and the others. That's it. You say, I will be watching movies when you come to visit me. I will be writing. I will be dancing. I will be doing what? Another doing action that you can put there will make a sense. I will be, and then you add an action with ing form. I will be calling my friends. Oh, will you be there tomorrow? No, I will be there, but I will be very busy. What will you be doing? What will you be doing? I will be studying. I will be studying. You see now, it's the verb to be in the future, adding studying, which is the continuous action. I will be studying. So this is all for today. Start talking about your actions in a continuous way. Start progressing, talking about something you're doing which never stops, or something you don't do in a wink of an eye, something which goes on. Keep practicing with us. This is Kosikosi. I wish you the best in English. See you.